Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be unboxing this coin collection from a friend of mine who is looking to get it appraised. I really don't know what's inside here. I see on the edge, looks like a little bit of 90% silver, some world currency, some sets on the inside, and then a $2 bill folded up right there. But we'll see if we can hit any treasure or anything like that. And I'll look forward to, this is more of like a textbook small coin collection, as at least as far as I know. Maybe there's some super valuable stuff inside, but it's always fun to see what is potentially lurking out there. So let's get into this batch of coins and hopefully some cool foreign currency as well. And it is time to open this up. Going to take the top off and pour everything out and see where we start, hoping for a big find here. And let's go for it. So if I can get the top off, it's being a little bit condensed here, and it's slowly getting there. And I'll see, looks like a little bit of silver from the get-go, so that's actually a good sign. Might mean that we've got some rare stuff. It kind of looks like some Littleton-esque material. Then we've got what looks like some world coins at the front there, a bunch of paper money, and hey, that's 50 Canadian bucks. There's a little bit of exchange value there, though it's kind of a hassle to get through all of the doing the exchange. A few little more pouches here. Looks like some silver there. We'll check that for any rare dates or anything. Quite a a Sephora return. Quite some drawings there. And then looks like a bunch of change, but we'll see. Pour that out on the side and can let you know if it's valuable or anything. And then a $2 bill there going to also emerge. So I think I'm just going to kind of situate the camera like this. Pop open for the silver first, because that's probably what I'm in. I know that there's a little bit of value here, but looks like some 1964 quarters. Maybe just kind of a little mini stack here. I really like 90% silver as a way to do some, get involved with silver, because it's low premium, but super recognizable. You can split it up easily. So I always tell people, I try to raise awareness, you could say. And that's like, $2 face right there. On the Roosevelts, there's not really a ton to look for. There are some cherry picker errors, but I'm probably not going to scour these in this situation under the, in the microscope. Unless something is like obvious, or if Roosevelt is ever in really, really good condition, then it's certainly worth, taking a look for the errors, because if it could be a top pop error coin or something like that, high mint state, that can be a great outcome. But we've got some silver over there already, so we're doing well. Let's see what's in this pouch that I'm going to hit the main currency, the paper currency. And pouring it out here does not look extremely promising. I don't know if this is like silver or something. It says Suerte Vav Luck. I don't know, maybe like a little token. But as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't appear to have much silver in it. And then over here, it looks like this is just coinage, making sure there's no Wheaties or anything like that. And no. So, it's also important. Not that this collection, there's all types of different coin collections out there. So sometimes you get a ton of crazy stuff. Other times, there's a good chunk of normal change in it. And that's like part of the, adventure, doing coins and checking out collections. You never know what you're going to get. Looks like a few world coins here, 20 cents from Jamaica. Looks like a bunch, maybe somebody went to Costa Rica here. And then a good old Mississippi quarter worth 25 cents. Hey, it's more valuable than some of the stuff here. Bahamas, pretty sure it trades at par, so technically you could probably spend that for 25 cents somewhere. Unfortunately, the Costa Rican currency has a much less favorable exchange rate, so even if there is a fair amount of it, probably won't be able to do a ton with it. And then we got, we're collecting a few more coins here in the form of some state quarters. So this stuff, like the world coins, generally can just be sold for like, put them in lots, and there's a little bit of value, but this is not a huge amount of it. So, again, is there a lot of value there? No, but you never know. That's why you got to hunt this stuff. Next up, we got the currency here. There could definitely be some good stuff. 50 Canadian dollars. It is a hassle. You have to go to a bank in Canada, so it often takes a long time to exchange this, or you sell it for a strong discount to somebody who maybe does it themselves when they go up to Canada. Here's another 20, so that's $100 between these, that 90 and these two. 100 Canadian dollars, probably exchanging for like, I don't know, $70 or so. But the thing is, again, it's going to hurt when I go to try to, get that reimbursed. Not gonna get a ton. Belize $10. I have no idea if how the Belize exchange works, if it's tied to the dollar. It looks very, it looks like a pound or something like that. I haven't really interacted too much with more modern Belize currency. $5 over here as well. So these currencies, some of this, like especially like the Dominican Republic. I mean, I'll still take a look, but I don't think that the Dominican pesos are particular. I feel like that could be an inflated currency pretty easily. But still fun to check all this stuff out. What do we have here? Fiji, $2. I generally don't save Fiji money separately because I think the exchange rate is like, this would probably maybe be near $1 or a little bit less in terms of value. Same thing here for the Trinidad and Tobago. I think that the exchange rate is pretty steep to the point where, this is not going to be worth a ton of money. But, still very fun to see all this stuff. This looks like some Thai Baht. 100 Thai Baht. I haven't seen any of the currency. I see his face on a lot of coinage, certainly with similar kind of Thai lettering. So that's kind of fun. This looks like some Brazilian currency, but also some German Deutsche Mark, which can still be exchanged, though that is like an extreme hassle to exchange. But it's you should, if you can collect a ton of Deutsche Mark and that sort of thing, then it will become worth it absolutely to do. Right here we've got 5 reals from Brazil, 25 of them, make it 30. And I need to get a little bit better on my exchange rates because I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what that's trading for. Same there, 20 Thai Baht. Then here, 50 Thai Baht. So maybe we've got a fortune there in Thai Baht. I'm not sure. Here we've got Bank of England, £20. So that's actually a reasonable amount of value too. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, you can send it to a place like Leftover Currency and maybe get like $7 or something for this sort of note. And I think a lot of it has been demonetized as they switch into different types of coins. Let's see. We got a Bahama $1. I think that's still worth $1. And then a Disney dollar, which I think is worth nothing. Let me see. Maybe you could spend it for $1. Yeah, legal tender at Disneyland. Super cool. 1998. Huh. I wonder if you can collect them as a souvenir. I know that some of the Disney pins, we would, I think in the coin shop, once bought a large collection of like Disney items, Disney pins, and I don't know. I think we spent a lot of time putting it together, and I don't know how we may have overpaid for some of that Disney material. But then sometimes, it's interesting. There's a lot of depth and different things people collect, so you never know. Let's see. So, Willow Tree Shilling. It's got to be fake. Yeah, Coin of Cologne. Okay, there's no way that one's real. I was gonna flip out here. Invited counterfeiting. It's still history though. So, yeah, counterfeiting with silver of improper purity and having no definite outline. They'd be clipped and so cut off so you could melt through the side of the metal. And yeah, exactly. This is important. So in King Charles II says you can't stop minting coins, or you have to stop minting coins. And so what they would do is they would mint coins but backdate them to 1652 when it would have been legal. But I'll just show you the back here, and it'll probably say copy or something to that effect on the back. Yeah, it doesn't feel like silver or anything like that. It doesn't say copy, but this is you can definitely tell. Sorry for my calloused hands. I've been playing a lot of tennis. You can definitely tell that this is not a real coin, because I would have some serious news for my friend if that had been real. Let's see. So here we've got some silver, $50. We'll check for the good dates. 1951, 44, 67. No, but there still is a little bit of silver there, so that's kind of fun. Got a silver proof Eisenhower here, so that's kind of nice. little, you know, in the box. 1973 is the key date to look for. Not going to be hugely valuable, but I always tell people, take a look out and make sure, you know, if you've got a bunch of those, the 73 is going to be slightly better. This looks like quite an assortment of world coins with a few really large ones. I don't know. One Maui trade dollar. That is extremely cool. I wonder if these are, you know, to be spent in Hawaii. I haven't seen those. 2002, 1993. So I'll have to take a look and see if those are valuable. You know, my gut feeling would be not really, but never know. 50 cents here. Where's this from? Kiribati. I don't even know if I have Kiribati coinage in my own collection. I don't think it's a very rare country, or like a, you know, it's a super expensive coin, but I could, you know, I'm always on the hunt for world coins. Love them. And I'm trying to put together a collection, if you didn't know already, of, you know, different coins from around the world, different issuing entities. So that's certainly a success. Panama, this is cool. You can spend this for a quarter in Panama, but they tie their currency to the dollar. So if you pull out all of the, you know, Panamanian coinage, there can be a little bit of value there. Unfortunately, a lot of this other currency does not have that same property. And then we've got like a hammered penny here. Hershey, Pennsylvania. Nice. But I think I might set this aside because I don't think I have Kiribati coinage in my own. Whoa. That's some good news. Looks like we got some legit silver here and maybe some 90% even on the half dollars. 1964. So that's 90% silver. I'm tempted to look for the repunched mint mark. Doesn't look like it right off the bat. And there's not very many of them out there, but 51, 53, 52, 54. So that's another, you know, $2 face value. There's some, and $3 face value basically with this other stuff, 1949 as well. Cleaned up pretty good, but hey, it's still silver. And same thing over here, 1921. We'll see it on the back if there's a mint mark. Nope. For those of you that don't know, it would be below the wreath, but still fun to get a Morgan dollar here, and then a you know, it's seen better days, but there's a little bit of toning on it, and it's a silver 1 ounce round, so 1998. Nice little coin there, and you know, certainly the value of this collection is carried mainly by the silver coinage, in addition to some of that foreign circulating stuff. Like most coin shops I know would pay like literally nothing for it. I think, you know, I pay for foreign, but it's just very challenging to actually like go and exchange yourself. Looks like we've got some more of that sort of stuff that's even more challenging to exchange. But I mean, if you go to one of these countries, you can spend, you know, the bunch of 20-cent Australian stuff, or maybe, yeah, here's a dollar, like nice little circulating commemorative dollar. You know, maybe it's not the worst idea to set this stuff aside. New Zealand. This one looks like a Canadian one, 1995. Good to check for the silver. All these pounds, I've heard like 3% of these pound coins are actually fakes. So hopefully this one is real, because it's like, you know, it's worth $1 or so. But, you know, I try to, if I was going to buy this collection, I would be paying a premium when there's exchangeable stuff, even if it takes me a very long time to exchange, just because I think that that's like a way that I can be more effective at buying stuff than other people. So same thing here. Got what looks like some euros. I'll take it out, but maybe even a €2 coin. Yeah, so like, you know, kind of a pain to exchange, but this is still worth, you know, probably like, you know, $3 or something. On the exchange rate, obviously a little bit more, maybe towards like $4.50. But a lot of places would not pay you at all. So let's see what this is. We got some, looks like some Czech. It looks Polish. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like, it says Polita, but yeah, Polish zloty coinage. So that actually still does circulate. They had some really inflated stuff, but like 2 zloty is worth like, or one zloty is worth like, I think 25 US cents. So, you know, it's probably worth holding on to as opposed to putting in like a world coin batch and selling it for $5 a pound, but pretty challenging to actually find the people to sell it to. So I'll have to weigh that internally and probably figure that out off of this video. Let's see. So this one looks like, yeah, Française République, but that's not, yeah, the Polynesia. Unfortunately, not much value there. This could be cool. Monnaie de Paris, 2007, La Joconde, Musée du Louvre. I feel like there may have been a program where they just put a ton of like coins that you could get at museums all across for collectors, but they were not like legal tender or anything. And often, being legal tender is what will allow something to have more value in the future. Here it looks like a bunch of circulating Japanese currency. 100 yen, probably in this is like 400 yen, which is maybe near, again, $3-4. And then lastly, this little pouch here, it looks like a little bit more silver, which is great. Plus, will be good to know that they have a little extra cash, for US dollars. This is not hard to exchange. You can go and spend this, that's like $6 worth. Even if it's just straight up US currency, still not a bad outcome. Hoping for some key dates here. Let's see, 1942 not too expensive, and then 1941 over here, 1944. Hey, not super expensive, but again, I feel like this was a pretty awesome collection. We have a good amount of silver here, and then again over there. Some neat world currency, bunch of US change. I'll look through it. It really didn't look like there's anything rare. I'll pop back in if there was, but I doubt it. And then kind of some odds and ends all across the board, including a super cool Kiribati coin that I might be able to use myself. This, fake, still cool. And then, a bunch more world coins and currency. So really fun. I'll do a little bit of researching. I'll get updated on whatever the Belize exchange rate is and some of that stuff. Maybe I'll put that in the video. And thank you so much for watching this. I'm going to now make a thumbnail out of these coins, but hope that you enjoyed, and always fun to check out another collection. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel and connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I also have a website, treasuretownYT.com, where you should go so that you can learn more about coins as well as what's happening on the channel and possibly find a place to sell your coins and collectibles. I also want to talk about some of my other projects like coinmeltprice.com, which shows precious metals prices as well as the melt values of coins containing those precious metals, both US and world. I also have coinsmetalscards.com, which will develop into a full marketplace as well as a news source for coins, metals, cards, as the name might suggest. And then treasuretowncoins.com, which long-term will be my coin dealing entity separate from the channel. And lastly, whatsthegrade.com, which will be a stickering service for already certified collectibles where you can get a approval or verification of the grade on the holder. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you on some of my other videos.